Okay, welcome back to game two of the Moray Cup 2016 upper bracket semi-final between Team Str8 and Destination Requiem. I'm General Jivicus. I am joined once again by Toxic and also by Kingy from Fit Attack 786. Are you guys all right?
10 seconds remaining.
Ready as ever to watch another game of Dota. Probably just before the new patch drops. There's been rumors off on Reddit that the patch 6.87 will drop tonight. Whether or not that happens will be yet to see. Probably around 7 p.m.
Nah, that's balls, man.
Central Time.
That's balls,
Wherever
man.
you happen to be.
It might come on the test server, but it's not out on test server yet, so I don't see it coming out on, you know.
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, that's where the rumor is on from. The test server has been receiving an extreme amount of updates, according to those surveying it.
Yeah, I saw like 20 odd patch updates.
Requiem looking to make sure that Team Str8 cannot imitate what they've just made happen last game by banning out the Zeus. Of course, OD being banned out first, Invoker being banned out as well by Team Str8, making sure that Team Requiem cannot take that to their advantage.
I think we might see the Lone Druid.
Looks like they do not want rats this game. It seems that both teams have a strong dislike for ratting.
Welcome, King 8.
Yeah, you mean 2K Master Race?
2K Master Race, yeah. Yeah. How did you watch the previous match?
Yeah, I did. You know, I was just watching Blob Teasy on the OP Invoker build, really underperforming, to be honest. It was almost as if he was like 1.9k, you know, just on the verge of 2k, but not quite.
Yeah, Toxic was a little bit perturbed by the build that he chose, I think, with given the combo that they had.
But I'd just like to point out that Team Str8 lasted 2 minutes less in their first game of Destination Requiem than Team Fit Attack did.
A little bit of salt there, Kingy.
No salt, just pepper.
Anyway, Lone Druid picked up Matzo on the Lone Druid. This is going to be pretty fierce, pretty quick.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, a Bane pick coming out from Team Str8, looking for a large solo man lockdown. That might be extremely useful against the Lone Druid, where both him and his bear are also a threat. Being able to Nightmare the Bear and then quickly Fiend's Grip the Lone Druid for an easy kill. That'll be proving very valuable for Team.
We got a Death Prophet pick up now for mid as well. The strongest mid, I think, out of what was available that was left there. We'll probably see a Wind Ranger for Jinx this time round, I think.
It's quite likely. Wind Ranger Shackle Shot is proven to be an extremely valuable tool, despite it being rather wonky and kind of like an RNG generator. It's very powerful in the right hands, and if it lands at just the right times, it can turn the side of a team fight.
Beastmaster for MFZ in the offlane. That's going to be, I mean, level 1 Roche potential?
Yeah, possibly. They've got a really strong mid-game, to be honest. Late game potential with that Lone Druid, but their mid-game's looking really strong at the moment, just with those 2 picks.
It also looks like it will have strong ratting potential through Beastmaster and Lone Druid. If they pick up travel boots and use Beastmaster's Hawk, as is the norm with Strat with Beastmaster, it can prove to have a very good global presence, hopping from lane to lane using the Hawk and keeping pressure on all lanes, putting pressure on the Roche pits, the camps, anywhere they need to be using the Spirit Bear and Beastmaster's summons.
Spectre gets through to the second set.
They have very strong tower knocking down.
I wouldn't be surprised to
Spectre
see
banned out as per.
Imagine we saw a Troll Warlord come in just for the synergy with the Beastmaster and the Lone Druid. That'd be crazy.
It would be a little redundant because of the attack speed stacking on attack speed. Attack speed only goes up so high. I think Troll Warlord wouldn't be a really good pick. I mean, it would provide them even more of what they're looking for, but what they need is diversity. Troll Warlord is just more of the same.
Yeah.
Do you think
they
we'll
need
see
some more crowd
be
control?
Safe lane, right? Beastmaster will be off lane. So I mean, where would you put Troll in that situation?
Well, you could actually stick the Lone Druid in the mid lane.
You could, yeah, that's true. I think Matzo would play the Lone Druid though, and I don't know if Jinx I mean, they're probably interchangeable actually, Jinx and Matsu, mid and offlane. So
Might just go
but
for a
the same.
5-man. Well, they could put MFC on it and stick it in the jungle, and then put someone else in the offlane. It just depends how greedy they want to go.
A lot of thought going into this next ban from Team Str8. What would you like to see bans wise here? Well, Pac is going to get banned out for the mid. That's
Radiant
an interesting
team
choice.
ban.
Really versatile mids. Really good at like avoiding ganks and avoiding stuns and
Dire
stuff like
team
that. But
ban.
nothing really. I mean, you can't.
It looks
Dire
like
team
Requiem
pick.
is more afraid of anything than Team Str8 imitating the strong build they had going last game, which doesn't seem to be for what Team Str8's going for here. It's kind of a strange thing that they're trying to ban out what they had last game. They're kind of, it seems as if they were banking on the fact it's like, oh, Team Str8 saw our best strat and now they're going to try and imitate it. So let's ban out Zeus and Gyrocopter and prevent and the obvious meta picks, prevent them from doing that. And Team Str8's just like, what do you know? We're just gonna pick Bane, Death Prophet, and whoever this next character is. We're gonna make our own strat. We're gonna beat you this time.
Yeah, I've banned the Omni though. Team Str8 have banned Omni there. It's the next ban that they put out. So not going to see a repeat of that. Ooh,
Very
Slurp
obvious,
flame.
very logical pick.
Team pick.
Banned out. Death Prophet, best countered by Omni Knight's Guardian Angel because it provides physical immunity to the whole team and renders her ult useless for like up to 7 to 8 seconds at a time. It can be very detrimental against the Death Prophet.
Dire team pick.
Destination rank. I'm going to pick up the lion this time.
Strong lane support, very good at controlling the lane in the right hands.
Well, it gives you the stun and
Slark
the
pick
hex
for
for
Team
Slark. So, I mean, obviously Slark can just pop his Dark Pact before he gets caught, so then it'll pop it
10
off. But
seconds remaining.
if you catch him before he gets that off, then yeah, it's got the option, the ability
5
to
seconds
keep him in place
remaining.
for a few seconds at least.
Most likely the Hex would be the most
Reserve
valuable thing
time.
against Slark. If he starts off with Earth Spike and then Slark Dark Packs that and then follows it up with Hex, Hex will disable him for the long period of time, providing almost a guaranteed kill on Slark. If Slark is disabled for more than 4 seconds without being able to Dark Pack or do anything else, he's more often than not a dead Slark.
See what we get. Witch Doctor.
Radiant team pick.
Looks like the Dire is going for a strong physical damage-based team fight through the Witch Doctor ult and Death Prophet ult, giving off strong CC, single target CC from Bane, silences from P, and gank Lark, as well as carry power. I think in this case, Team Str8 would be better off to pick a strength hero at this point, maybe something along the lines like
10
Requiem, which gives them a
seconds
little
remaining.
more stun power to their name, and also gives them a tanky hero that can
5
soak up a
seconds
lot of what Team Requiem has to dish out.
Reserve time.
Yeah, they're going to get the last pick as well, so I mean, Wraith King could be an option there. No, they're not. They're not going to get the last pick. Shut up. Is this going to be the
What are
win
you
rate for
doing,
the
Goober?
pickup now?
It just might be, although I think that honestly they need a little more counter. Now seeing what their lineup has gone for, I think it would be really detrimental if Requiem didn't get some sort of counter game. Maybe along the lines of Phoenix doesn't get C'd by Bane. They don't have a whole lot to stop Phoenix from just flying in, laying out his Fire
Reserve
Spirit,
time.
completely disrupting
Dire team
fighting
ban.
power of Team Str8. Picking up the Doom for that single target lockdown. I think the main reason why they picked him up is to take down Slark and Death Prophet. Not a bad choice whatsoever. Gives them a jungler
10 seconds
if
remaining.
that's what they're going for.
Does make it a little bit greedy though.
5 seconds remaining.
But I mean,
It
Beastmaster
is a greedier pick. I think
really
if-
strong with the creeps. Because Lone Druid pretty decent on his own already with the bear. So I mean, with the line as well, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And if they did think about putting the Lone Druid mid, then Doom could obviously go safe lane and they could pick up something else. But I expect Lone Druid will be safe lane, and the last pick will probably be, like I say, that Wind Ranger. They are kind of lacking
10 seconds
good
remaining.
range damage on Destination Requiem.
5 seconds.
I think
Destination
it might end
Requiem
up
is more
actually being a
lacking in
solo
team
lone
fight.
druid with a Beastmaster lying off lane that contests that tri-lane top.
Team ban.
Looks like Team Str8 is just looking to take out any contestation from Destination Requiem in the mid lane, taking out all the strong mids, for any possibility at contesting Death Prophet. I think they're going for a bid to get Death Prophet to be like the semi-carry, but more of like an ability-based carry, where she uses her Octarine core and gets like super farmed, or the Rod of Atos, fuels, whatever you want to build on Death Prophet. Oh my goodness.
Radiant team pick.
Okay.
Going for a Pudge.
Pudge offlane, I guess. That's a Pudge plus one of the supports, maybe Pudge plus Bane or Pudge plus Witch Doctor. Just Pudge on his own.
All Pudge
Pudge
needs
is
is
going to
levels,
be a
so
problem,
if he gets that, he technically
for
wins his
people
lane.
like Doom and Lone Druid.
10
Teams,
seconds
I honestly
remaining.
think that Pudge isn't a bad pick at all. They needed someone that's tanky. They
5
needed something that
seconds
can help take Lone Druid away from his bear or Doom out of the fight before he can use his ultimate. And Pudge is just the man to do it. He also puts more pressure in the early game to help them build up that snowball in getting Death Prophet at max strength and then just completely demolishing the enemy team. Up the Wind Ranger pick, as I said.
Okay, it does look like Montakus will pick up
The
that
prediction there, the
Pudge
Ranger
for
pick
the
did come
offlane
out.
there.
You never know, he might just go mid.
Nah, no way. Man, no, Pudge isn't a mid anymore, man. He works really well in the offlane capacity, and also roaming from that offlane. I mean, it works really well, especially with the Aether Lens and Ag's change now. So, just a quick rundown of the teams while we get set out here. We got Jinx going mid with the Wind Ranger. Matzo has
Prepare
picked
for
up the
battle.
Lone Ranger, the Lone Druid even as expected. That'll be in the safe lane. Cedar low. The roaming Omni from the last game will go on to the Doom, so it looks like he will play a support semi-jungler. Zeniston will pick up the line for the support, and MFC into the offlane with that Beastmaster. Meanwhile, BlobTZ takes the Death Prophet mid, DMC into the safe lane with Flark, seems good on the Witch Doctor, Cassius Bay on the Bane, and
Why can't I
Montakus on the
type?
Pudge. Why can't you type? You need to
Surprisingly,
slash
Pudge
all.
not going for the easy cliffing method where he would go top to top rune into this little area right here that I'm going to mark on the map. He would sit right here and hook the first person that tries to go for the top rune. It's interesting that he's decided not to do that. But it appears it's going to pay off because they're all going for the bottom rune. But he has
30
no
seconds to
business in contest. Again, no. It seems that no one's going to go for a fight at the runes. It's going to be very clean, one rune per team.
No, that's not your spell there, just so you know.
Spear Bear already has a stout shield and an orb of venom.
Every coin helps.
Okay, now, no smokes at all wasted this time either.
I guess they decided since last game that it was kind of a wasted D goals to try and go for that when they already know that it's just going to be a non-contested, both teams get one rune kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to use the smoke straight away, though. You can save it for the 2-minute gank.
That's true. Doom making a bid to keep jungle in his control against Bane. It's not going to work out, though. Witch Doctor and Bane harassing the Doom away. Witch Doctor keeping him away from the jungle. It's going to make this very hard for Doom. Doom's probably going to look to go to his own jungle and start doing his work.
MFZ being really aggressive here with the Beastmaster in the top lane, though. He's going to have to be careful he doesn't get caught out. Seems good is back now, and Cassius Bay is in a good position.
And it looks like he's going to
down.
go for it. It's going to be a
There's
very
the
easy kill
coconut.
right here.
There's not
Followed
going
up
to be a
with
pounce.
stun,
The pounce is
and
there.
pounce.
There we go.
Very well executed.
They should be in front of him body blocking, though. I don't know why they're not. That's if
Someone
he gets
in.
away, that's their fault.
Oh dear.
That's fine.
And
No, that's fine.
takes out two of his well. Master making an emergency summon at the last second to no avail, and it's the body block the enemy from getting too close. But he got caught out. He has to be more careful.
Oh, Jinx taking a lot of damage in mid here. Blob TC being super aggressive as well with the Death Prophet. Oh, a power shot return.
Exactly
no
as
damage.
I predicted, Death Prophet's has been made for the entire team. Is just kind of banking on the Death Prophet, dominating mid, getting extreme amounts of farm, uncontested. Blob TC is definitely following through with that plan, doing a very impressive domination of the mid lane.
Yeah, I know, but at the moment, Jinxed ahead on last hits.
I think, honestly, when it comes to comparing the two teams, Team Str8 has the huge advantage here. They're going to have a much stronger team fight. They can anti-push against them using Death Prophet's ult and Witch Doctor. So that they have a lot of tools Team Requiem is going for here. And Team Requiem is more specializing in single target lockdown, which I think is going to be a backfire for them. It's going to start biting them in the butt as soon as the team fights start coming together around 10 minutes.
We'll see whether or not Str8 will be able to take the first game of the tournament from Destination Requiem then. Oh, Str8 picks up another kill on the Beastmaster at top. This tri-lane proving too much for the Beastmaster. He maybe needs to think about his options as far as, you know, just sitting back and get some side farm. Jinxed as well, in a little bit of trouble here from the Soul Siphon. Double Siphon now on Jinx, but able just to get out of range, out of vision, and cancel off the Siphon. Tries for the return power shot, but doesn't find any connection there. Attack has eaten a lot of harass here in the bottom lane from the lone druid. I really like how their supports are playing this though on Destination Requiem. They're just leaving Matsu to his own devices in the lane. Zeniston is nearby, he's double stacked, he's pulled and stacked and pulled. And just not stopping any XP at all though, really giving good support.
Beastmaster looking to stack up. Doom using the Wild Wind Tornado to farm camps. Very interesting and useful strategy in this case where Doom is struggling to get into range. Somewhat viable method to kind of gain back what he's lost. Start
Nice.
warding up their camp and blocking it, which is very smart at this point because he's trying to stack. Bane and Witch Doctor looking for a kill on Doom. Nowhere to go but back to the tower. Runs off. Already taken that camp. It's going to get Doom started. Probably going to get an Iron Talon next and start farming more camps. Uncontested. Unless Witch Doctor and Bane are there to stop it. Beastmaster might get caught out here. But Beastmaster has learned his lesson. He's keeping his distance on the enemy team.
I mean, he can use that board just to go ahead a little bit and actually try and get the last hit, but I mean, the lane's in a pretty good position for him at the moment.
Nightmare on the Beastmaster. Str8 has said, no, he's too close to his tower. Bane's like, whatever. Doctor's looking to stack a small camp or pull. Single camp pull. Like it.
Okay, I mean it's a big camp.
Pudge getting caught out by Lone Druid.
Yeah, Pudge even, by the Lone Druid.
Pudge only level 4, but we'll see what he has to offer when he gets a little bit more farm. Trying to roam around and gank valuable targets like Doom in the jungle, where he's extremely vulnerable at this point. Doom very low on health, but he's picked up the Unholy Aura from the Satyr Tormentor, giving him that valuable regen early on, provided with his Scorched Earth and his Devoured to help him farm camps extremely easily. Also has a Clarity for all that mana problems that he has.
6 HP per second on the Satyr Unholy Aura. That's pretty awesome at low levels.
If you're lucky enough to find a Satyr Tormentor for Doom, it's almost a guaranteed thing that you should pick up early on for jungling because of that, just how much health it gives you. It's stronger than a Headdress.
Yeah, it's like a ring of health.
Strong.
It's better than a ring of health.
It's on par with the Ring of Health.
Ring of Health.
Well, actually,
5,
it's
isn't it?
one more tick.
Yeah.
5. One more. It's plus one more than a Ring of Health, which is getting that early on is just like guaranteed easy jungle. Doom having a very nice, easy time, just roaming around in the jungle, decides to come in for the lane, take a look, buy something in the shop, maybe devour a creep. Getting Arcane Boots first. Looks for more to be more of a caster Doom. Probably going to be picking up Ags, Blink Dagger, and Refresher Orb if build goes true.
What do you think about an Aether Lens on Doom?
Aether Lens on Doom seems like an unnecessity. Doom has to surprise his enemies via blinking onto them and then dooming them. Aether Lens gives him more range. However, the only thing it really benefits is ultimate. Infernal Blade gets slight more range to it.
It gives you more range on Blink Dagger as well,
and
right?
Devour has no point. It gives more range on Blink Dagger as well, yeah. If you were to pair the two together, that would be an extreme amount of initiation range.
I've never seen it done before. I'm just curious because obviously Cedarlow did pick it up on Omni the last game, so I'm just curious as to whether or not that's his plan with the Arcane Boots once he's finished with Arcane Boots.
It seems from getting the Arcane Boots first, he's going to be going for like the Caster Doom build, where it's just Aghanims, Blink, and Refresher Orb, taking 2 targets completely out of the fight and dominating the game. Probably going to be Slark and Death Prophet that he takes straight out.
Oh,
Doom getting caught out by the trio.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Getting set back a little bit. He already purchased the Arcane Boots though, so he didn't have all of that too much to do.
Yeah, basically
Still
it was
not
this
level
word
6,
here caught out
Pudge
his
struggling against the
rotation
Lone
right here.
Druid's strong pushing power with the Lion. However, Pudge has acquired Tranquil Boots. He could look for a hook here if he does it well. If he hooks them under tower, when there's not as many creeps, be the end for Lion or Lone Druid. Most likely Lion if he catches Lion. Looks like Lion and Lone Druid are smarter than that and are backing off when the creeps are not there with them.
Is it Blob T's going to be looking
Death
to pop
Prophet
his ult
making a
for the
bid
first
to
time?
dominate the mid lane. Beastmaster going in to the jungle. Straight up. Like
Jinx's
Beastmaster and
power
Doom are
shots
contested.
are a little bit off today. I mean, that's like 3 or 4. He's just not found anything with him. That was another one missed as
And
well.
missed another one. However, it's not bad that he's making all those power shots because he's got an arcane rune to help him out, which reduces the cooldown and the mana cost. So I would be spamming them at the.
Yeah.
Even if it
It's
missed a
only-
couple, you're
only
still getting a
talking
lot of value out of
You're
that.
only talking 70 mana at the moment, which is decent. And he's got the
Radiant's
bottle as
top
well.
tower
So.
is under attack.
And it's a 6-second cooldown, so he can spam it every 6 seconds, about 40 seconds, at 70 mana. So if he hits it every single time, then he's getting an extreme amount of damage off Prophet, which will help him dominate the mid. See, Death Prophet's already struggling with all the power shots coming out of Jinx. Very valuable arcane
As we
rune.
say that, he hits 2 in a row, so possibly 3.
Maybe I just have caster magic.
Yeah.
Slark level 8, very well farmed with power treads already. Might be going for a Shadow Blade.
Radiant's top tower is
Maybe
under
not.
attack.
Death Prophet
Looks like
level
the,
9, and Wind
team-
Ranger also on level 8 along with
Team
the Lone
Requiem
Druid.
is starting to group up at mid, looking for a bid to push. Lone Druid once again getting out Pudge, but Pudge manages to suicide on him. No gold to Druid. Death Prophet gonna get caught out here. Beastmaster looking to ult. But Death Prophet manages to sneak away with her high move speed.
Bane with the... Oh my god, he's
No
on so
gold
low.
for
There
the
we go.
Team Requiem.
Yeah.
Witch
Witch
Doctor
Doctor.
catching out the Lone Druid.
Yeah, basically he had the
The
Maledict
power
on
of
him.
Maledict.
Yeah, and Bane sucked him off with the drain, and then obviously the next...
Death
hit
Prophet
got
being
Maledict.
stunned mid.
Oh,
Power
Doom
shot,
from
Doom on Bane.
Cedarlow.
Pudge goes in to
Should
save
save.
DP, saved her successfully. But
Cedarlow
Doom has
now
a
gonna go
follow-up,
down.
and Death Prophet decides to let loose and turn the tables on the enemy team. This has turned into a disaster for Team Requiem. Lion being taken out as well, looking to scramble and get away as far as possible, as fast as possible. Touch taking some damage from Wind Ranger, but it looks like
Jinx
that's
in a little
probably
bit of
finished and
trouble
bolt off with a
Oh,
very
wow.
well timed cast from the Witch Doctor, completely wiping them off the map. It's Team Str8 coming out on top with a failed attempt to gank Death Prophet. Well done by Pudge to save the DP.
Radiant's
What a
top
beautiful
tower
set of
is under
fights
attack.
by Team Str8 there.
Radiant structures
Engagements
are
even
fortified.
8-1 now, and in a pretty strong position. And as you said, obviously, the early to mid game, they're gonna have the advantage here with this team lineup.
And if they snowball the Death Prophet as strong as they are and keep it rolling live, they'll be able to carry that into the late game. Because Death Prophet on her own is kind of a hard carry in herself. Not truly in the sense of right click, but in the amount of power she brings to the table, just carry them into it. And with Str8 by her side, they might just even win this up to 40 minutes, but I wouldn't bank on past 40 minutes. And this at about 25 to 30 minutes.
Smoke gun now from Str8 into the jungle. They're looking for Matsu at bottom tower here. Montuckus with the failed hook.
Looking for a hook on a lone druid, not being successful. Lone druid hiding in the trees, knowing when to retreat. No kill for Dr. Bane and Pudge. Pudge picking up a soul ring, looking for a roaming Pudge build of soul ring, cricket boots, probably aided Landsnap. Death Prophet already has drums of endurance. Looks like Death Prophet is going bottom to help out the push, deciding that, hey, if Lone Druid is tied in the trees, then why not just push the tower?
Oh, we got 4 heroes at the bottom now from Str8, so they're gonna have to find some stuff down here.
We got 3 heroes at top trying to gank Str8 and Bane. Bane successfully keeping him off Str8. Looks like Str8 will survive the Doom. Bane struggling to get away from Beastmaster and his extremely strong slows from the boars. Bane will go down, but Str8 will decide to take revenge. Popping his ultimate. Lion missing the stun on Str8.
With the TP, Montuckus there as well.
Strong TP. Oh, goodness. As the second failed gank coming out from Team Requiem. Team Requiem scrambling to try and get off these valuable kills, but not successful. This could prove dire for
Radiant.
Pun very much intended.
They're gonna. That's gonna be 2 towers
and
though.
Doom looking to tower. Now, see, going bottom is what they should be doing this entire time. Trying to go for ganks is not working out for them whatsoever. They have way more pushing power and global presence by just splitting the lanes down there and getting tower gold. And it might help them claw their way back into the game. If they keep attempting ganks like that, Team Str8 has very well that they will respond immediately and take them out, completely turning the gank on its head and coming out.
Oh, the hook!
Hooked by Pudge, but seeing that the entire team was behind her, decides not to follow up with her.
Do you think he was going for the bear just for the money, or?
Probably for the druid. That's my bet. The druid in his ranged form been in his entire time is very squishy, and that's the best time to try and attack him, is when he's not paying attention, he's not in bear form. Try and kill him when he's squishy and take him out of the fight before he has a chance to deal with it.
Let's see a push on top tower now. Try to even the score as far as towers are concerned. Remember, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many kills you get, it's whether or not the enemy's ancient is destroyed before you.
However, Team Str8 is coming out on top, both in, well, mostly in kills, but Requiem being ahead by 1 tower, behind by 8 kills, 9 kills.
I know, but as far as net worth's concerned, it's dead even
Looks like,
at the moment.
Oh, Team Requiem going for a smoke gank at the mid. Looks like they're going to move towards top, see if they maybe can catch, or if they're going to just smoke around and go around and catch Pud in the middle lane.
Or
might catch out Pudge here. I think they're going for Pudge.
Well, Pudge is going to break the smoke.
Yep, Pudge is going to be the target. But Pudge has decided to retreat just in time. It's not going to be enough. They're not going to catch him out. Oh, it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster. Here's going to come to Cask. Cask. Str8 is following up.
Yep, there's the hook on Doom. Doom's going to get ult.
Oh dear.
DMC here now as well. MFC going to go down to the Bane ult, and there is the Death Prophet ult popped as well.
Bane ult popped. Lone Druid popping in for a second, but deciding to screw that. Doom going to be found by the enemy team. And there he is, dead.
4 for 2.
Looks like Requiem hadn't learned their lesson, that they cannot fight toe-to-toe with Team Str8 on it. Fight. This is precisely what I was talking about. It is that Team Str8 has much stronger team fight, and it would have been much wiser for Requiem to go for counter-team fight in their situation. But they have too much single target lockdown, and they can't coordinate that correctly against them. So it's just proved very easy for Team Str8 to just respond to every gank that they try and go for, and crush them in the meantime.
Radiant's
Slark
middle
picking up a
tower
Shadow
is under
Blade.
attack.
Bane going for an Aether Lens.
Yeah, I
Low
really
Druid
like
already
Aether
has his
Lens
hand
on
of
Bane.
Midas and Phase Boots on the back.
Big response now from
Looks like
Destination
Team
Requiem in
Requiem
the
is
mid
back
though.
for more, going for a mid
But
push,
Str8 are going to back
maybe?
off.
Str8 knows not when to milk it too hard, deciding that it's better to wait for the Witch Doctor ult, Bane ult, and be up before the... Very wise choice on Team Str8's part. It looks like this game is going to be in favor of Team Str8. If they take this all the way into the mid game and finish it off, definitely going to be a game for Team
Bottom
Str8.
tower is under attack.
Look at it go.
Yeah, I should probably start speaking a bit more. I'm just sort
Yeah.
of been
Just
silently
sitting here.
watching.
I was thinking about that, but it's like it's totally up
Just
to you.
sort of like BMing them. Just
Yeah, he just
It's a little
came. He just
payback,
came to
but-
pretty much be a little bit salty after they were really
be a
super
dick,
salty to
but
him in the
I'm just gonna
previous game.
stop. I'm just gonna actually like do it properly. Yeah.
Continue to assault
I
game.
was
It looks
telling
like Team
MFC
Requiem is
about it
going
and
for
he's
another
turned it
push
into a
right at
fucking
bottom.
meme.
Yeah, here's a big push at bottom though. Like
This is
there
what Team
is four
Requiem
of them.
should be going for: pushes versus ganks. But it looks like Team Str8's lining up to try and set up a countermeasure. Death
All the
Prophet ready
ults
to
up
go
except
off.
from Death
Tower
Prophets.
is under attack.
Exorcism
long
is
before
ready
Death's up?
in 4 seconds.
Okay, all ults are up.
Hey, 1 second, it's up now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Team Str8 looking to make sure that this push is not successful.
Oh, no, Bane,
Touch
no!
on Doom, missed by just an inch.
It didn't miss.
Nightmare
He
on the
He
Lion.
nightmare Doom
Witch Doctor
just in time.
TPing in, looking to set up for a fight, but Team Requiem looks to say, no, I think we've learned we shouldn't do this.
Oh,
Get out.
Radiant's middle tower
Lion get caught out by
my
the
God.
Pudge. Oh, they're going to go in on it. Don't
Oh,
do it.
there's a yell
Don't
from
do
MFC.
it. No.
No,
Oh, this
not
is
like
gonna be
this,
very
not
bad.
like this.
Oh, no. The Witch
Witch
Doctor
Doctor
coming out. Oh, no. Managing
I think
to get off the Doom on Death Prophet before she can pop her ult, but it's still a disaster. Team Requiem losing 2. Maybe, actually, the Lion's still alive. How is he still alive?
He came back and fingered as well and got the kill.
Losing Doom, and Pudge just making it out by the skin of his teeth at 30 health.
And DMC looking for more. He wants Jinx. Zeniston is
Wind
in the
Ranger looking
forest
to
here as
escape,
well.
but Slark
He's
chases
pulled him
her
right
down
to
and
him, and
tracks her, and they
he's gonna get
finish her
both here.
off. Looks like they're gonna get Lion too. Lion TP out, buddy. TP out. Oh, it's too late. Oh
Radiant's
no.
bottom tower is under attack.
now they're gonna get this tower. I should think they would. They should go for it. I think they've got
They're gonna,
pretty
yep,
good
they're gonna
space.
keep rolling it into a snowball. Exactly as I said, if they keep DP fed and keep the ball rolling, they're gonna be in a very
Double
position
damage
to
here.
just steamroll over Team Requiem.
I do think though, once Mansell does get this Radiance up eventually, that they will start actually 5-man and it won't be a 4v5. Because they are losing these 4v5s pretty badly at the moment. That lone druid involved could really sort of help them because it makes it more of a 5v6, especially with that bear.
Until he gets the Radiance though, he's not
Even
gonna do much
then,
with the bear.
Team Str8 has a lot of strong team fight to counteract that. I think it's still in Team Str8 favor, even if it was on toe-to-toe 5-man versus 5-man. They just have the stronger team fight overall.
It's just
through
that Savage
Bane's
Roar
hard
has so
CC
much
on single
value in
target.
cancelling ults like Bane and Witch Doctor. Like that Savage Roar is like so overpowered at the moment. It would actually do them so much good in these team fights because the bear can run in without sort of any worry.
Whether or not the Lone Druid will exhibit this sort of well-played strategy using his bear is yet to be seen. Hopefully he will, though. Hopefully he'll start showing that off and using his bear to get the Savage Roar off on the Witch Doctor and the Bane, both of which are channeling ults, which I think is a small weakness in Team Str8's lineup, is that channeling ults, both of which need to keep channeling in order to be effective, and if they interrupt those ults, then Team Requiem could easily turn a fight in their favor. However, it appears that they haven't figured it yet.
All of Destination Requiem gathering at bottom now. Farming up the jungle a little bit.
Looks like they're going to be going for yet another bottom push.
Oh my god.
It doesn't seem that Team Requiem has learned their lesson. They really need to start just farming and ratting. Because if Team Str8 doesn't make the push to finish this game early enough, then Team Requiem will. And then Team Str8 will be in the bad position. Even with the DP, if Doom and especially Lone Druid gets farmed up enough, with him and his bear, they will come out on top past 40 minutes, guaranteed. So Team Str8 needs to not only respond to these fights, but also push into them after winning by getting the ball rolling, get a Rax as early as possible. It's already 20 minutes, and they need to take a Rax. They absolutely need to keep this game in their favor. If they let it drag out too long and let them just farm the jungle like they are doing now, it might just fall to Team Requiem. Testing to see if there's anything in Roche. Pudge hooking at absolutely nothing, I suppose. I think he was trying to hook the bird.
Yeah.
Beastmaster's
I
Hawk.
would have liked to seen Jinx go for a blink dagger over the Ags though first, just to give them that
blink
bit
first,
extra
yeah.
maneuverability. I prefer going blink first, but I guess he thinks he needs the ult up quicker rather than the maneuverability at the moment.
I think basically it's the nature of the position they're in as far as his farm's concerned. I mean, he's sitting on 7k. He doesn't have the farm available. I mean, I'd still like the
Team
blink in that
Str8 finally
situation, so
grouping
that
up
would
for
get
a
away.
smoke at mid, looking to get a gank
blink
off
forward,
on Doom.
Montuckus misses the
Pudge
hook, though.
hook misses.
Oh, and it's a
Wind Ranger
perfect.
catching out.
That's really big.
Slark. Team Str8, it would be wise to back off at this point. Team Requiem looking to finally get some revenge on Team Str8. Bane not paying attention, not getting far enough away, might just get caught out. Oh dear. Oh, gets a nightmare off on Doom just in time.
roar.
Beastmaster ulting Bane. Pudge
Hook to
hooking
save.
him to safety. Will it be enough?
Unfortunately,
Bane's
Bane has
still
walked
getting
the wrong way
chased.
though.
They're going to take Bane, and it looks like Team Str8 is going to just back off at this point. Team Requiem taking off 2 pickoffs and going for a mid tower. Might just start turning in their favor.
Yeah, they can take more than a mid tower here, though. We got Slark down for 22 and Bane down.
Definitely
for
take a
28.
Rax if Team Str8 doesn't respond correctly. Team Str8 deciding to go for top tower as well. Tier 1.
Yeah, that's going to be an easy pickup. They should get that uncontested, I would think.
Team Str8
Yeah,
deciding
they
to back
should
off and
drop it
just
quite
sling the
quickly,
base defending.
especially all 5 of them being there.
No, Jinx just going to
Witch Doctor making a so risky, but to the
Well,
players'
Jinx is
eye,
only
it would
actually
be risky to
500
go
gold
out.
off a blink now.
Yeah.
They've all
That's
moved
the
out on
finish.
top. Team Str8 says,
That's
come on
Slark
guys, let's go
also
get
big.
them. Let's go kick their ass once again.
Slark TP's in.
They must
see
know
what
that
they
the
do
whole
here.
team's there.
Death Prophet standing in front of Pudge, making it hard for him
There's
to
the
hook.
hook.
Goes for the hook.
Just misses it.
Misses.
That kind of puts him out of position now. He's not really.
Doom
he's
gets
been
caught
cut
out.
out by
Slark
Jinx.
getting
So.
doomed. Slark's gonna get picked off yet again. Death Prophet ult coming out. Bane ult coming out. Witch Doctor ult. Oh, it's a disaster!
Blob TZ will go down
Death
to
Prophet
that
getting
bear.
nuked down. Oh dear. It's getting
And
turned
they
on.
managed to turn it around.
Turned on to Team Str8. Team Str8's not coming out. Slark deciding to come back in on it. Lone Druid proving how
Slark.
strong he
Oh,
is.
Slark gets the kill. He's going to go
Oh,
for
he's gonna
Jinx
start
now as
picking them
well.
both off.
Top tower is under attack.
Decides to back off. Slark getting an MKB right off the
so
bat.
slowed.
Kill that Wind Ranger. It was a 4-for-4 trade, but for Requiem's favor, Team Str8 carrying most of the net worth is now made a large swing back to Team Requiem. Let's take a look at the XP chart. Huge swing right here. You can see right after that team fight that Team Str8 came down by a 2,500 XP advantage. And for
5,000
gold advantage,
almost.
they went back.
Yeah, that's
They
5,000.
went from having a 5,000 gold advantage to having less than a 2,500 gold advantage. That is a huge swing in Team Requiem's favor. Now, Team Str8 is going to have to be careful in how they do things. Otherwise, it might just turn on its head, and Team Requiem will come out on top.
That's the thing, though. I do feel Destination Requiem's team, 6 slot versus 6 slot, does sort of outperform the Slark and Death Prophet versus the Wind
absolutely,
Ranger and
late
Lone
game.
Druid.
Late game, they'll have it much
yeah.
better.
They're really wanting to close this game out before the 30-minute mark, 40-minute latest, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. They'll need to try and take this Roche soon.
I don't think they capitalized enough when they did have the upper advantage with all those kills that they were getting in the early game. They needed to take more towers and do more with it. But
Yeah,
they
there's a
haven't
few
done that.
times they could have
Counter-gank
taken the Roche, yeah.
Team Str8 grouping up at mid, trying to decide what to do next. Fudge has now acquired a blink dagger.
Especially with
getting
the
enabled
Doom
into
having
it.
his blink now as well, also. There's a lot of
Slark just picked
initiation
up his
on the side of
MKB.
the Destination Requiem.
I think if Str8 doesn't quickly put this game into the guillotine, they're not going to come out on top. And Team Requiem will claim the second game and overall win this matchup. Team Str8 needs to start taking the initiative and making the correct choices. Otherwise, if they sit idly by and get complacent, they're easily going to lose the
Dire's
game.
top tower is under attack. Dire's top
Oh,
tower
another
has
tower
fallen.
falls. The way of Destination
Radiance
Requiem.
on Spirit Bear. Wind Ranger has Blink Dagger and Aghanim. She has the power to pick off anyone she wants now.
Especially if he goes for just that value crit as well, and then maybe jumps into Deso after that. I think that would really amplify the damage that she's outputting. It would be really good against the Death Prophet, the Slark. Just
Team Str8 making a move for bottom
not
tower.
focus fire.
Yeah, good position in here for bottom tower.
Prophet
They've got
deciding
a
to
good creep
scout
wave.
away.
Gonna get a TP response. Gonna see Wind Ranger. No, it's gonna be MFC actually coming in. He's on his own just now.
Almighty monk.
Montuckus finds Jinx, but she's just gonna wind run away. Oh, the hook box there though, and Slark's gonna be there as well, and he's gonna use the MKB to finish her off. Now Cedar though gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Slark is actually doomed up at this point. Wind Ranger pops his ult, but Wind Ranger, Witch Doctor pops the ult, but doesn't manage to find the kill.
Furnace.
Was that a buyback from the Wind Ranger? No?
Death to all betrayers.
Looks like it. She's out now for 73 seconds. 3 down though now for Team Str8, and only
Yeah, it
2
was a
on this
buyback.
mission right now. Buyback and dieback. Doom picking up a gem.
It
now
was
as well.
basically a 3 for 3, but it does actually still work out in the favour of Destination Requiem.
Dire's middle tower
Str8
is under
has
attack.
somewhat fumbled their advantage here.
Radiant's
Zeniston
bottom
next
tower
on
is
the
Oh
under
dear.
attack.
but
The Slark's made a bit of a
Hooking the
mistake
line
here,
instead of the
just
Slark.
not
It looks
respecting
like
the
it's
power
not
of those,
going well for Team
those
Str8 here.
creeps.
Team Str8 did not milk their Death Prophet well enough, and are now suffering for it.
Has fallen.
buyback from Slark going to force back this push.
You can tell the Pudge was very upset there. He just took the Hawk instead of Beastmaster. Spirit Bear getting caught. 300 gold bounty for those who kill it.
Nope.
And killed. 300 gold. You can't call back a Spirit Bear while it's taken down.
Yeah, Matzo though instantly calling Fresh Bear, so not going to be too much of an issue for him at the moment.
However, that 300 gold is no joke.
Next piece
This
is
Doom's
out.
just picked up
Slark's
a
looking for
gem
some
and
action,
he
yeah.
might get picked off here.
I know this could be really
It'd
bad.
be really devastating if he does.
Position
needs
Jim
to
has
just
wise,
true
blink in the
sight on
trees.
Doom.
he knows he's
Doom getting caught out by the enemy team. Death Prophet
Oh,
Yules.
here we go. Silenced. DMC going for the pounce.
Slark gonna follow up with a
Boom.
leap.
And there's the gem.
And Doom has been picked off.
They
Gem from
almost
the
didn't
Team
notice it
Str8.
there.
Yeah.
Pudge getting
Ranger
caught out by
low.
Wind Ranger and Beastmaster. 1-for-1 takeouts. Chinese takeout. Death Prophet coming in, walking into a bad situation. Yules, Bane looking to help her out.
Oh, Blob
He gets quickly bursted down by the Wind Ranger.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Slark looking for the Wind Ranger though. Oh, there's the Maledict and the ult. Seems good. It is invisible. He won't
Powerful
be stopping
Witch
that.
Doctor
Jinx gonna
coming
go
in.
down. No! Jinx is nightmared. Saves him from Slark. And Lion is then able to stun him up
Dire's
and
middle
allow
barracks
Jinx
are under
to
Dire's middle
get some
barracks
distance.
has fallen.
Doom looking to come back into the fight.
Oh, Doom's just
Getting
Unfortunately, get hit by the casket.
Retreat, straight, retreat. Oh, Bane's gonna get caught out. Maybe. And
Just
Doom
let
says
him.
go for it.
If he wants it.
Ooh, Eternal Blade.
Oh,
Nightmare taken off.
Pentagram.
How
Doom's
did
the
they not rip him
Bane.
off? Yeah, I know, it's a bit overkill. If he gets...
Bane looking to get a
Oh,
deny from the Ancients.
no luck, no luck.
Nope.
Still, seems like a pretty good...
Doom
meanwhile,
seems to be very
Matsu
upset
almost
with
went down
Bane.
in top lane.
I almost want to tell Doom, ask Doom if he was a little salty there, but, you know, that's not my place as a cast.
No. What you've got to understand is, it's your place to say anything you want as a caster, apparently.
Yeah. If you're...
Just
if you're Team
pretend
Straight.
you're too good.
It was definitely a very large waste to use Doom on Bane, but with how passive Team Straight has been, it won't be long before it's back up.
Yeah, they're just kind of falling back to farm here again. It's like they had an advantage and they didn't know what to do with it.
Team
And now that
Requiem
advantage is
smoking up,
gone.
looking to go into the Roche pit. Roche is waiting there for them.
XP at level, and now
Smoke
Destination
Roche.
Requiem with a 5k
It's actually going to
advantage.
go undetected.
I'm surprised they didn't try to take Roche earlier with the Lone Druid. This looks to be, looks like this
Well,
one's
it's
split
actually
for Team Straight's
out.
hand. It's. I think Requiem's just gonna finish this off at this
But
point.
it's
It has
too late.
been
There's a
too
hook
late, and Straight's
onto
been
Matsu.
too passive.
The double blink though, following up. Summons the bear in. There's the alt. Matsu will go down. Seems good will go down as well though. 1-for-1 trade.
Two
Oh,
for
the
one.
Packers went down as well. Yeah, so 2-for-1. Blink forward. Bane gonna be next
Bane
on the
being
chopping
taken out as well.
block.
3-for-1. I think this is gonna be GG
That's
right
it.
here.
GG, yeah.
Yeah, that was a 3-for-1 tier 2 tower and an Aegis.
And they
Got,
just and they've already taken
Lone
middle
Druid
racks
to
as well.
defend the
Lone
bottom.
Druid has built up his bear to the point of ridiculousness, and I think it's just overall, if they waited too long, they got too passive, and Straight just kind of let this slip through their fingers. But probably GG well played from Team Straight for this.
I think we'll see how this
I
team
would
fight
be looking
goes
to get
before
one
we see
last
the
team
GG,
fight off
but
here.
yeah.
Death Prophet can live long enough. It looks like Team Requiem backing off. A little strange of a choice when they're in such a powerful position.
Maybe those early team fights just giving them a little bit of the fear as far as the team fight is concerned, and they're quite. I mean, they already got so much out of that situation. I don't blame them for backing off. 2 towers, tier 2, tier 3, 3 kills, and an Aegis for free, pretty much. Why not? Well, no, I think they lost 2 guys, right? But it was just Matsu they lost. Just lost 1 guy, Matsu.
I think what Team Requiem, the reason why they didn't want to pick off that bottom racks is because they kind of got like TSD from the amount of times that they got screwed over by trying to be aggressive.
Exactly.
And so they
A little
didn't
bit
want
of
to
fear.
lose all of their men game to a strong team fight coming out of Team Straight. So they're playing a little safe. They just don't want to mess things up and blame them after those first few times.
Doom is up, and Doom is
Feel like
on the
Vietnam War veteran PTSD
road.
going on.
Yeah. Oh, the scream from MFC. Here comes the blink
That
Doom.
Necrobook 3 catching out the Witch Doctor.
Who did he do?
Pudge trying to get off the dismember, but Doom.
Well, he
Runs it
actually
off and
picks up
says,
a Lincoln Sphere
I laughed
to
at you.
block the Doom.
Death Prophet
Ah,
getting easily
okay, nice.
bursted down by the physical damage.
And there's the
Pudge
save!
saving
what
the
a
Death
hook.
Prophet,
But Jinx is here to follow up with the blink
but it's
forward
not
and the kill.
enough. Slark trying
Jinx
to
just
go
has to be
aggressive
really
on
careful
Jinx.
versus that Slark.
MKB cutting through her quickly, but Aegis is still there. 3 down on Team Straight, Team Requiem, following it up, picking off the Pudge. It looks like this might be GG well played.
Yeah, unless there's a buyback from Death Prophet even, this is going to be GG.
Nope,
doesn't have the
there's no
buyback.
buybacks available.
There you go, GG called.
There's the GG.
GG well played. Team Requiem takes the game. Game 2, what is this, the semifinals?
This is, basically they've just won the semi-final of the upper bracket.
The
2-0.
semifinals. Team Requiem takes the matchup 2-0. Team Straight nearly had the game, but they let it slip through.
Yeah, it's a
is the
shame
way
they
of
weren't
it.
able to capitalize on it. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Toxic. Hopefully we'll catch you again for the final. And Kingy, thank you for the minimal amount of salt. And I'll see you in
yeah.
a few days' time for the game versus Itari. It looks like you guys might be in for some luck, as Itari is only going to be able to field stand-ins. So, anyway, guys, I'll catch you
All
later.
of them.
I'll explain.